My name is Tanuja Dani, and I'm the president and CEO of the Geraldine R. Dodge Foundation and a College of Law graduate class of 1998. There were a number of law professors who impacted my life in subtle and not so subtle ways. First and foremost, Professor Donna Arzt. She has passed away. We were all very saddened by that, but she was my Jessup Moot Court advisor, international relations professor, just so deeply committed and passionate. Syracuse University, the College of Law, just means so much to me. My husband, who has a doctorate from the Maxwell School, he's a historian and now an academic, and my son is a junior at the college. It just feels really great to be able to come home. My career trajectory is not straight. I was a traditional corporate lawyer, securities lawyer, did deals, contracts in a big law firm, and then I moved in-house. And I knew that I wanted to do more. I wanted to lead people. I wanted to get into the business, and then I moved into the business side of a large Fortune 200 energy company. And then I was faced with a really important decision, a decision that really challenged my values and my purpose. And I left that corporate career, and the stars aligned where I could bring kind of those parallel lives of my volunteer work, my passion for the community, my passion for the state of New Jersey where I live and have raised a family and raising a family, and they kind of came together. It's an honor to be recognized as an Indian American woman. Representation matters. And early in my career, I would never have dreamt that, I would be recognized in this way. But I'm really hoping that to share my story and that it's inspiring, that, some other folks might see themselves in my story and say like, okay, well, if this person took a lot of different ways to get to her career and she seems pretty satisfied, maybe I can do it too. And that, there's no one set path towards anything. There's multiple paths, but at the end of the day, we can be in the driver's seat. So I am delighted and I'm humbled, truly honored.
I am Scott De La Vega, and I am currently the Associate Solicitor for General Law at the U.S. Department of the Interior. I graduated from Syracuse Law School in 1994. My fondest memories of law school are probably my participation in the trial and appellate advocacy competitions at Syracuse. One of the biggest reasons I wanted to go to law school was to become a litigator. And Syracuse has a wonderful program for that. I was one of those rare students going into law school that knew exactly what I was going to do after law school. I come from a family of a lot of veterans from the military, and so I knew that I was going to go into the Army JAG Corps after law school as long as I got in. It has shaped most of my subsequent career, from my time in investment banking, closing $100 million deals, to my time now in the federal government, where I get to assist and help develop policies for the country that help us preserve our natural resources, federal lands. These things are all very important to me and have been defining in my career. This award means a great deal to me, this LAUSA Legacy Award. LAUSA was not that large when I was a first year at Syracuse Law over 30 years ago. It was called SALSA back then, and there were not that many Hispanics in the law school at the time. But one of them in particular was a good friend of mine. His name was Luis Corujo. And Luis was just this remarkable young man. He was very charismatic, incredibly intelligent, and there was nothing he wanted more than to be a lawyer. And he was just so happy and so proud to be in law school. Well, Luis came into the first year of law school sick, and many of us didn't know it. But as the year progressed, he got sicker, but he never gave up on his studies. And in fact, he would ask myself and others to bring over some assignments. And by the end of our first year, Luis had passed away. And it was a great loss to the Syracuse law community, to LALSA. At a time when we are at almost, Hispanics represent almost 18% of the US population and constitute less than 5% of the legal profession. If my receiving this award inspires even one young person like Luis to become a lawyer, then this award means the world to me.
My name is Stacy Taylor. I graduated from the College of Law in 2014, and I am the City Courts Bureau Chief at the Onondaga County District Attorney's Office. I grew up in Syracuse. When I had my oldest son, I needed to be by my support system. So the fact that there's a law school right here at home was a blessing. And I was a legacy because my mother graduated from there in '99. And I probably have the year wrong. She graduated from there. And so I was familiar with some of the alumni, met with them, and started to build my tribe and my network. My mother made me promise when I did enroll at SU that I would join BALSA, and she promised that not only would there be resources available to me as a student, so academically, but the people that would be there and the faculty advisors and the professors that they would connect me with. So all of my fondest memories are tied in some way to BALSA. Even the most challenging ones, say stepping outside of my comfort zone and trying a trial competition. Even though by nature I am a shy and introverted person, it was my fellow BALSA members that encouraged me to try new things, or if I felt that I didn't do well, maybe give me some tips on how to be better. I cried when I heard that I got this award because everyone knows I'm a very organized person. I'm an A-type personality and I obsess about things. So did I intend to get this award in my lifetime? Yes, but it was a surprise to me because the work that I want to do for SUCAL and the students up there and my fellow alums, I'm definitely not done doing it. And I'm getting emotional just now, but I've been through some pretty tough times in my life, and it was my BALSA family. It was my Suzette Melendez, my Professor Paula Johnson, and so many others up there that have given me strength, sent me random books of speeches. Sophie. The woman that I am sitting in this chair right now is largely in part because of the people I met at the school. So the fact that they saw me worthy of being awarded just really touches and humbles me. And I'm just excited for what we have and what we're going to do together in the future. It means the world to me.